What's up, my people? So I'm back today with a pool day. My receiver for my mic is currently broke, so I might have to do a voiceover or something like that for my session. I don't know, we'll see. You know what I mean? It might still work, but it'll sound a bit muffled. And basically I recorded a pool day the other day, but I was like, you know what, let me show you my full in-depth pool day. And I didn't post that because I was like, I know I can do better and actually show you, man, the full session, because my phone died in it, so I was in a bit of a rush. But anyways, let's get to the session. All right, first thing I'm gonna start off with L6 to front lever, doing 5 sets of this. Obviously, I'm not gonna record all the sets, but I'll just let you man see basically what it is. Let's go.
All right, so what I'm doing here is an L-sit to front lever, and the boxes were too low, so I had to stack 2 boxes and do it that way. I can't lie, I was low-key struggling, so then I had to move on to doing it with a red band. And one thing I'll tell you is that a lot of people look at calisthenics, things like this, and be like, oh, your core must be strong. This must take a lot of core strength. But the truth is, it's more your back. Like this is a complete pull movement. And this really targets your whole back as well, your mid back, your lower back, and your upper back. However, because I'm using the band, it's targeting more of my upper back because I don't have to straighten out my lower back myself. So yeah.
Right, so cool. What I'm doing now, yeah, let me just run you lot through it just to make it easier. So I'm getting the band, and this band is gonna go under my bum, and I'm gonna put it over here. So for this one, you can do it quite tight, so I like to make a little cross in there. And then, boom, sit down into the rep now. Now I'm gonna do the raises, right? So come down, leg straight, pull, back down, keep my leg straight the whole time. Actually, the most important thing with that is that you're keeping your body flat when you're going up. You get me? Your back straight, not like you're arching your back and you want to pull. That's actually properly engaging your lats, and that's correct front lever form. So yeah, but obviously that's very hard though. Like there are regressions to that as well. You can do it in tuck as well. I would say tuck, start learning in tuck definitely without the band, or do it with the band if you need it. But yeah, that's just an important thing that I had to say. Keep your body straight the whole time. I need to get a bobble or something because my hair's jarring. But yeah, still got 3 more sets of that, and then downstairs weighted pull-ups. Let's go.
Right, and here's me doing it from a different angle so you can see exactly what I mean by me trying to keep my back straight. And the reason I keep my back straight, yeah, is because if there was a little like sag in my hips, for example, I wouldn't actually be doing this correctly. I wouldn't be engaging the right muscle groups, and also that would just be bad form. A lot of people try the front lever, and what they do is kind of sag their bum and think that that's a front lever, but no, you have to be
I
completely
was just
flat.
thinking, one thing I love about calisthenics here is that it doesn't really matter about genetics. Like if you're not working hard, it shows. For example, you can go to the gym and you can just have good genetics and not really lift much and still have a decent physique. In calisthenics, because it's all skill based, if you just go here and there and don't really try hard, you can see that you haven't tried hard because you haven't got the skills. You know what I mean? Of course, yeah, you can say, okay, you're short, so it's easier, or you're lighter, so it's easier. But to me, these people are still working hard, you know what I mean? Like there's a big gap between someone who trains mediocre and somebody who trains. You can see that big skill gap, whereas with weights it's not necessarily the same. As in, if we're just going based off of aesthetics, because I know, of course, if we're talking about powerlifting, that's a completely different ball game, but just based off of aesthetics, you can get very far with good genetics and training half-heartedly. With calisthenics, that's not the case. Like you have to train hard in order to be good.
Enough of that waffling, big man. So what I went down to do is, yeah, moved on to doing pull-ups. And firstly, I did pull-ups with no weight. You know what I'm saying? Just had to warm up. Even though I was just doing all that front lever stuff, I like to make sure that I'm properly warm. Then I'll hop straight in to 25 kg. And you get me? I couldn't necessarily take out the demon back yet because I wouldn't want to scare everybody. You know what I mean? In the gym and people watching this video. So yeah, 25 kg. Can't lie, feeling a bit heavy. Not gonna lie, you know, these ones I was thinking, oh, you know what, might not even go heavier. You get me? Look, I was questioning it a little. But then I was like, you know what? Let me go a bit heavier. So I moved up to 50 kg, got the demon back out. You get me? 5 reps was my goal. And I used to be able to do this for 6 reps. I used to do this for sets actually, for 6 reps. So yeah, I went back to doing 5 reps basically. And I was like, okay, let me see what this feels like. And it was feeling a bit heavy, but it was doable. So I was happy with yeah, where I was at. Considering I haven't trained this in a while, like I was actually very happy with where I was at. Like it's a bit shaky, but you get me, like it's still good. And then after I did that, did a back off set and just went no weight. Just did, yeah, loads of reps. I don't even count. You get me? I'm just going until failure essentially. All right, yeah. So this was the second set, and I didn't go to complete failure, but almost until failure, and then did a little flex.
Alright, and because I don't really train weights, I kind of like to do the Mike mental approach to when I'm doing my isolation sets. So literally 2 sets till failure, usually 2 exercises, sometimes 3, but usually 2 exercises, 2 sets till failure after I've done all my calisthenics. So yeah, that's like the approach that I'm taking with this. And I'm going pretty heavy too. Like I'm aiming to fail between 8 to 10 reps. Sometimes it's lower, sometimes it's between 6 to 8. But yeah, usually 8 to 10 reps I'm aiming to fail.
And listen, I don't know why this is, but ever since I've started the gym, I always pull unevenly, and I can feel like when I protract in one side of my body, it feels different to the other. You know what I mean? So that's why it's kind of like uneven. And that's also why I love to do these movements slow and controlled so that I can try and control it as much as possible. Because if I go too quick, then it will be completely asymmetrical. So I literally only did 2 sets of this. I can't even remember what weight I went to, but I just went heavy and then just did reps. Then I moved on to doing bicep curls with the same thing. This ended up actually being too light for me. So what I did is I added more weight.
Yeah, so for me, that's too light because I can do too many reps. So what I'll do is up the weight and then try to do less reps. All right, you lot, that is my session finished. So, you know what, actually, I'm gonna put the link to my Discord in the bio because in this Discord, I'm really trying to grow it, right? And it's not even just focused on fitness. We're focusing on mindset, we're focusing on spirituality, we're focusing on finances, we're just focusing on becoming better people because to me, that's what's ultimately important. As much as I love training, I love just the aspect of, you know, like kind of leveling up in life as much as we can because to me, that's very important because this is just only one piece of life, you know, and I have big goals beyond just fitness, right? So yeah, I'm gonna put the link to my Discord and I want all of you lot to join who are serious because I'm telling you, I've got big things coming for that Discord. But anyway, that is my session finished. That was my pull session complete. I think there was only one exercise I didn't do, which was front level pull-ups, but it's cool because obviously I was feeling a bit fatigued. So I just did, well, as much as I could today anyway. So yeah, I'm gonna put the link to my Discord and I hope to see a lot of you in there. And also don't forget, like and subscribe because we're growing this. I'm telling you, we're taking this to the moon and beyond. You get me? So yeah, I'm gonna see you man soon.